Want to lower your blood pressure naturally? It starts at the grocery store. While medications help, real, lasting control often begins with what's on your plate. The right foods can relax your blood vessels, reduce inflammation, and help flush out excess sodium, all without a single prescription. But here's the problem. Most grocery carts are filled with items that quietly raise blood pressure, not lower it. From hidden salt to sugar-packed snacks, the modern diet is silently fueling the hypertension epidemic. In this video, we're flipping the script. You'll get the ultimate grocery list, backed by science and built for real results. We're not talking about fads or exotic ingredients, just everyday, affordable foods that support healthy blood pressure. So if you're serious about naturally controlling your blood pressure, grab a pen or take screenshots, because this list could be the most powerful step you take toward a healthier heart. Let's get started. Fruits that support healthy blood pressure. Fruits aren't just sweet snacks, they're nature's medicine for your blood vessels. Packed with potassium, antioxidants, fiber, and vitamins, the right fruits can actively help lower high blood pressure and protect your heart. Let's go over the must-have fruits you should add to your grocery list right now. 1. Bananas, the potassium powerhouse. Bananas are one of the best-known sources of potassium, a mineral that helps counteract the effects of sodium in your body. Here's how it works. Potassium helps your kidneys flush out excess sodium through urine. As a result, your blood volume drops, and so does your blood pressure. One medium banana equals approximately 420 milligrams of potassium. Try adding bananas to smoothies, oatmeal, or just as an easy grab-and-go snack. Doctor tip: aim for at least 3,500 to 4,700 milligrams of potassium daily from food, not supplements, and bananas are a great place to start. 2. Berries, nature's antioxidant bombs. Berries like blueberries, strawberries, and raspberries are rich in flavonoids, plant compounds that help improve blood vessel function and reduce inflammation. Studies show people who eat berries regularly have lower systolic blood pressure and reduced risk of hypertension. Berries also support healthy arteries by improving nitric oxide production, which helps blood vessels relax. Toss them into Greek yogurt, sprinkle on salads, or freeze them for a refreshing snack. 3. Citrus fruits, vitamin C and vessel support. Oranges, grapefruits, lemons, and limes are high in vitamin C, antioxidants, and natural plant compounds that can help reduce blood pressure by supporting blood vessel flexibility, reducing arterial stiffness, promoting better circulation. One study found that people who drank orange juice daily saw significant improvements in diastolic blood pressure. Caution: if you're on blood pressure medication like calcium channel blockers, check with your doctor before eating grapefruit, as it can interfere with some prescriptions. 4. Pomegranates, a natural ACE inhibitor. Pomegranates are rich in polyphenols, which act like natural ACE inhibitors, similar to how some blood pressure medications work. They help relax blood vessels, improve blood flow, lower systolic blood pressure within just a few weeks. Drink unsweetened pomegranate juice, 4 to 6 ounces per day, or sprinkle fresh seeds over salads or yogurt. 5. Kiwi, small fruit, big impact. Kiwi is another underappreciated superfruit. It's high in vitamin C, potassium, and antioxidants. One study found that people who ate 3 kiwis a day had significantly lower BP than those who ate an apple daily. Kiwi also supports collagen production and blood vessel integrity. Add sliced kiwi to smoothies or salads, or enjoy it on its own. 6. Apples and pears, simple and effective. While not as flashy as berries or citrus, apples and pears contain soluble fiber and antioxidants that support heart health. Their fiber helps lower cholesterol and reduce blood pressure variability, which is often a silent problem for people with hypertension. Pro tip: buy fresh or frozen, not canned. Fresh or frozen fruits retain the most nutrients. Canned fruits often come with added sugar or syrup, which can increase blood pressure over time. If you buy canned fruit, always choose no sugar added and rinse well before eating. Up next, we'll dive into vegetables that work just as hard to lower your blood pressure, including leafy greens, garlic, and a surprising root veggie that acts like nature's nitric oxide booster. Vegetables that help lower blood pressure. If you're serious about lowering your blood pressure naturally, vegetables need to be front and center on your grocery list. They're rich in potassium, magnesium, fiber, and plant compounds that can help relax your arteries, reduce inflammation, and balance your sodium levels. Here are the top BP-lowering veggies to prioritize. 1. Leafy greens, potassium, rich artery helpers. Spinach, kale, Swiss chard, arugula, beet greens, and romaine lettuce are loaded with potassium, which helps your kidneys remove sodium from the body. Just 1 cup of cooked spinach contains nearly 850 milligrams of potassium. They're also rich in nitrates, which convert to nitric oxide, a compound that helps dilate blood vessels and reduce BP. Easy ways to use them. Add to salads, smoothies, soups, or sauté with garlic and olive oil. 2. Beets, natural nitric oxide booster. Beets are a star when it comes to blood pressure. They're rich in inorganic nitrates, which your body converts into nitric oxide, helping to relax and widen blood vessels, improve circulation, lower both systolic and diastolic pressure. Drinking beet juice daily has been shown to lower blood pressure in just a few hours, especially helpful before stressful events. Grocery tip: look for raw beets, beetroot powder, or 100% pure beet juice, no added sugar. 3. Garlic, nature's ACE inhibitor. Garlic contains a powerful compound called allicin, which has effects similar to blood pressure medications like ACE inhibitors. It helps dilate blood vessels, improve blood flow, reduce inflammation and oxidative stress. Studies show that 1 clove of garlic daily, or a 600 to 900 milligram garlic extract supplement, can significantly lower blood pressure in hypertensive individuals. Pro tip: chop garlic and let it sit for 10 minutes before cooking to activate its allicin. 4. Broccoli, anti-inflammatory and fiber-rich. Broccoli is rich in flavonoids, fiber, and vitamin C, all of which help reduce inflammation and support healthy blood vessels. It also contains compounds that enhance nitric oxide production, aiding in blood pressure control. One study showed regular broccoli intake is associated with lower risk of cardiovascular disease. Roast it, steam it, or add it to stir-fry for an easy BP-friendly side. 5. Carrots, crunchy with benefits. Carrots are high in fiber, potassium, and antioxidants. They help regulate blood sugar, support arterial health, and provide a satisfying low-sodium snack option. Bonus: raw carrots make an excellent substitute for salty chips when you need something crunchy. 6. Bell peppers, vitamin C champions. Bell peppers, especially red ones, are rich in vitamin C, which supports blood vessel strength and elasticity. They're also hydrating and low in sodium. Add them raw to salads, roast them for extra flavor, or blend into sauces. Avoid this mistake. Don't ruin veggies with salt or cheese. Be careful not to undo the health benefits by adding too much salt during cooking, drenching with cheese or heavy cream-based sauces. Instead, use olive oil, herbs, garlic, lemon juice, or vinegar to enhance flavor naturally. Quick grocery tips: buy fresh, seasonal vegetables when possible. Stock up on frozen greens for smoothies or stir-fry. Choose no salt-added canned veggies if fresh isn't available. Wash or soak canned items before use to remove excess sodium. In the next section, we'll explore the best whole grains and legumes, fiber-packed powerhouses that help reduce cholesterol, control blood sugar, and support long-term BP control. Whole grains and legumes. When it comes to lowering blood pressure naturally, fiber is your friend, and whole grains and legumes deliver it in abundance. They help lower cholesterol, improve blood sugar regulation, support healthy weight, reduce arterial stiffness and inflammation, plus they're affordable, filling, and easy to incorporate into everyday meals. Here's what to add to your cart. 1. Oats, the cholesterol and BP hero. Oats are rich in beta-glucan, a type of soluble fiber that has been shown to lower LDL cholesterol and improve blood pressure. Studies show that eating oats daily can reduce systolic BP by 4 to 5 millimeters of mercury in people with hypertension. Oats also help improve insulin sensitivity, which is linked to better vascular health. Choose steel-cut or rolled oats, less processed. Avoid instant oats with added sugar or flavors. Top with bananas, berries, or nuts for a BP-friendly breakfast. 2. Lentils, small but mighty. Lentils are one of the best plant-based sources of potassium, magnesium, and fiber, all of which support lower blood pressure. A single cup of cooked lentils provides about 15 grams of fiber and 730 milligrams of potassium. They also help reduce inflammation and oxidative stress in blood vessels. Easy to use in soups, stews, or salads, or make lentil curry for a hearty, salt-free meal. 3. Beans, fiber-rich and full of minerals. Black beans, kidney beans, chickpeas, navy beans all offer plant protein, potassium and magnesium, soluble fiber that improves cholesterol and blood sugar balance. Regular bean intake has been linked to lowered BP and reduced cardiovascular risk. Plus, they're super versatile, blend into hummus, add to wraps, or toss into salads and stews. Tip: buy low sodium or no salt added canned beans or cook dried beans at home. Always rinse canned beans before eating. 4. Quinoa, the complete protein grain. Quinoa is technically a seed, but it acts like a grain, and it's one of the few plant-based sources of complete protein, containing all 9 essential amino acids. It's high in magnesium, helps blood vessels relax; potassium balances sodium; fiber supports gut and heart health. Use it as a base for grain bowls, salads, or as a rice substitute. 5. Brown rice and barley, smart carb swaps. Unlike white rice, brown rice retains its fiber, vitamins, and minerals, making it a better choice for BP control. Barley, another whole grain, is rich in beta-glucan, just like oats, and helps lower blood pressure, improve cholesterol, and regulate blood sugar. Use these instead of white bread, white rice, or refined pasta. Your arteries will thank you. Avoid these common pitfalls. Refined grains like white bread, white rice, and regular pasta offer little nutritional value and may spike blood sugar, leading to more stress on your blood vessels. Flavored rice and grain mixes often contain added salt and preservatives. Read the labels carefully. Quick tips for smart shopping. Look for the words 100% whole grain on packaging. Choose bulk bins or dried varieties for better value. Compare sodium content in packaged grain mixes. Cook extra batches for the week. Whole grains store well in the fridge. In the next section, we'll explore the best heart-healthy protein options, from fatty fish to plant-based picks, that help reduce blood pressure without relying on processed meats or salty foods. Heart-healthy proteins. Protein is essential for your body's repair and energy needs, but not all proteins are created equal. Some protein sources, like processed meats, are loaded with sodium, preservatives, and unhealthy fats that can raise blood pressure and damage your arteries over time. Instead, focusing on clean, heart-healthy proteins can help you build muscle, stay full longer, and protect your cardiovascular health. Here are the best proteins to add to your grocery list. 1. Fatty fish, omega-3 superstars. Fish like salmon, mackerel, sardines, and trout are loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, which reduce inflammation in the arteries, lower triglyceride levels, improve overall blood flow, support heart rhythm, and lower risk of cardiovascular events. Studies have shown that eating fatty fish twice a week can reduce systolic blood pressure by up to 4 millimeters of mercury in some individuals. Tip: buy fresh, frozen, or canned, in water not brine, and avoid heavily salted or smoked varieties. 2. Skinless poultry. Chicken and turkey are excellent lean protein sources when eaten without the skin or heavy sauces. They provide essential amino acids without excessive saturated fat. Use them as a replacement for red meat, which can be high in saturated fats and contribute to arterial stiffness. Pro tip: grill, bake, or steam poultry instead of frying to keep it heart-friendly. 3. Plant-based proteins, tofu, tempeh, and edamame. Plant proteins are naturally low in sodium and rich in beneficial compounds like isoflavones, which help improve blood vessel flexibility. Lower LDL cholesterol. Reduce hypertension risk. Tofu and tempeh can easily replace meat in stir-fries, curries, or salads. Edamame, steamed soybeans, is a great snack or side dish that's high in protein and fiber. 4. Eggs in moderation. Eggs are rich in protein and essential nutrients like choline. Recent studies suggest that moderate egg consumption does not significantly raise heart disease risk for healthy individuals. Stick to 1 egg per day or 5 to 6 eggs per week. Pair eggs with veggies instead of processed meats like bacon or sausage. 5. Red meat, if you must, choose lean. Red meat isn't off limits, but it's best to limit it and choose lean cuts, like sirloin or tenderloin. Excessive red meat consumption has been linked to higher blood pressure and cardiovascular risk. Better alternative, try swapping red meat for fish or plant-based proteins a few times a week. 6. What to avoid? Processed meats, bacon, sausages, hot dogs, deli meats. These are loaded with sodium, nitrates, and preservatives. A single serving can contain 500 to 1,000 milligrams of sodium or more. Regular consumption is linked to increased hypertension and heart disease risk. Smart shopping tips for protein. Check labels for low sodium or no added salt options. Buy fresh, unmarinated meat or fish, since pre-seasoned options are often sodium heavy. Explore canned beans or lentils for budget-friendly plant protein, but rinse them well. In the next section, we'll dive into nuts, seeds, and healthy fats. Nutrient-dense foods that can lower blood pressure, reduce bad cholesterol, and keep your heart strong. Nuts, seeds, and healthy fats. Fat isn't the enemy, the type of fat is what matters. While trans fats and excess saturated fats can clog your arteries and raise blood pressure, certain fats from nuts, seeds, and plant oils actually protect your heart, reduce inflammation, and improve blood flow. Here are the best healthy fats and snacks to add to your blood pressure-friendly grocery cart. 1. Walnuts, a heart-protective powerhouse. Walnuts are rich in alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, a plant-based omega-3 that supports improved arterial function, reduced inflammation, lower LDL, bad cholesterol. Just a handful of walnuts a day can positively impact your blood pressure and triglyceride levels. Sprinkle them on salads, oatmeal, or enjoy as a snack. 2. Almonds, crunchy and nutrient-dense. Almonds are packed with magnesium, which helps blood vessels relax. Vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant. Healthy monounsaturated fats. Regular almond consumption has been linked to lower systolic blood pressure and better weight management. Choose raw or dry roasted almonds without added salt or sugar. 3. Pistachios, tiny nuts, big impact. Pistachios contain potassium, plant sterols, arginine, which improves blood vessel dilation. One study found that eating pistachios daily helped reduce both systolic and diastolic blood pressure, especially during times of stress. Opt for unsalted varieties to avoid sneaky sodium intake. 4. Flax seeds and chia seeds, fiber plus omega-3s. Both of these super seeds are excellent sources of soluble fiber to support cholesterol and blood pressure, ALA omega-3s to reduce inflammation, plant lignans with antioxidant effects. Add them to smoothies, yogurt, oatmeal, or baked goods. Tip: for better absorption, eat ground flax seeds instead of whole. 5. Olive oil, liquid gold for arteries. Extra virgin olive oil is a staple of the heart-healthy Mediterranean diet. It's rich in monounsaturated fats, polyphenols, plant antioxidants that protect blood vessels. Regular use has been shown to improve endothelial function, how your arteries expand and contract, reduce BP in people with hypertension, lower overall cardiovascular risk. Use it for salad dressings, sautéing, or as a dip for whole grain bread, but always skip butter and margarine. 6. Avocados, creamy and cardioprotective. Avocados are loaded with potassium more than bananas. Heart-healthy monounsaturated fats, fiber and antioxidants, they help support healthy cholesterol levels and promote arterial flexibility. Add them to toast, salads, smoothies, or make guacamole. Just go easy on added salt. What to avoid? Not all fats are friendly. Stay away from hydrogenated oils, trans fats, commonly found in margarine, baked goods, and processed snacks. Heavily salted nut mixes can sneak in hundreds of milligrams of sodium per serving. Vegetable shortening and fried fast food, damaging to blood vessels. Grocery tips for buying healthy fats. Buy raw or dry roasted nuts and seeds. Choose cold pressed or extra virgin olive oil. Store nuts in a cool, dry place to preserve freshness. Use fats in moderation, they're calorie dense. Even the healthy ones. In the next section, we'll cover smart dairy and plant-based alternatives that can support your BP goals without the excess salt, fat, or hormones found in many commercial options. Wrap up in grocery smart takeaways. Lowering your blood pressure doesn't have to be complicated. It starts with the choices you make at the grocery store. From potassium-rich bananas and leafy greens to fiber-filled oats, omega-3 loaded fish, and heart-healthy fats like olive oil and nuts, your cart can be your first line of defense against hypertension. Here's a quick recap of what to load up on. Fruits like berries, bananas, citrus, and pomegranate for antioxidants and potassium. Vegetables like spinach, beets, garlic, and broccoli to relax blood vessels and reduce inflammation. Whole grains like oats, quinoa, and barley to lower cholesterol and support steady blood sugar. Legumes such as lentils and beans for plant-based protein and magnesium. Proteins like salmon, tofu, and skinless chicken for heart protection without the salt. Nuts and seeds, especially walnuts, almonds, and flax seeds, to fuel your body with healthy fats and fiber. Low-fat dairy or plant-based alternatives like almond and soy milk for calcium without excess sodium. Herbs, spices, and natural flavorings like garlic, turmeric, lemon, and vinegar to replace salt without sacrificing taste. And don't forget, always check nutrition labels. Hidden sodium is everywhere, in sauces, breads, canned goods, and even healthy snacks. Aim for under 2,300 milligrams of sodium daily or 1,500 milligrams if you already have high blood pressure. A few smart tips to remember. Shop the perimeter of the store. That's where the fresh food lives. Avoid ultra-processed items and pre-seasoned meals loaded with salt and preservatives. Prep meals at home so you control the ingredients and your health. The bottom line? You don't need a miracle pill, just a smart list and a cart full of real, whole foods. The right groceries can help you. Lower your BP naturally, protect your heart and kidneys, reduce your reliance on medications, and feel more energized every day. So next time you head to the store, use this list, because small changes in your kitchen can lead to big changes in your blood pressure and your life. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who needs it, and don't forget to subscribe for more science-backed tips to live healthier, naturally. Your next trip to the grocery store could be the best prescription you never filled.